Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. The Bruins signed a pretty intriguing PTO, and I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, but I figured my loyal subscribers here at BNG Hockey would want to hear my thoughts, so let's talk about it. The Boston Bruins signed forward Tyler Johnson to a professional tryout agreement. He's a 34-year-old, 5'8" right-shot centerman, best known for his time with the Tampa Bay Lightning playing on the triplets line. He's a two-time Stanley Cup champion, and last season played for the Chicago Blackhawks. In 67 games, he had 17 goals, 14 assists for a total of 31 points. In his entire NHL career, he's played in 738 games, scoring 193 goals, 238 assists for a total of 431 points, and is a career plus 20. Tyler Johnson's 17 goals would tie him for 7th on the Bruins last season, tied with Morgan Geekie, who played 9 more games than Johnson, and Danton Heinen, who played 7 more games. And Frederick is right up there above him with 18 goals, but he played in 15 more games. So Tyler Johnson would have been a pretty effective player on the Boston Bruins, even if he had his same goal totals and points totals from last season playing on a worse team. I'm very intrigued by this player. The Bruins desperately need center depth, even after signing Elias Lindholm. I know the 5'8" is probably going to scare a lot of Bruins fans, but remember, they are absolutely huge from the additions they made this offseason. The Bruins added pretty much nothing but size. They did add some skill as well, but I still think they need quite a bit of help up front. That's probably their weakest area if they ever decide to finally sign Jeremy Swayman. The goaltending and the defense are pretty solid, but I still think they could use a little offensive pop. And without having any money left, you're going to have to get it from a guy like Tyler Johnson on a PTO. And remember, Danton Heinen was a PTO last year, and he had 17 goals, 19 assists for a total of 36 points. I think Johnson is absolutely capable of doing that on a better team, getting some better minutes with better players. I think he could easily go from his 31 points to the 36 and at least gave you what Heinen gave you. And at that discounted price, that is absolutely worth it. The Bruins said they want to give some opportunities to younger players to fill their offensive holes, and I'm still all for that. I want to see guys like Poitras and Lysell and Merkulov get their fair shot, but I also think the Bruins need some scoring touch still, and if Tyler Johnson can come in and be impressive in a bottom six role, using his versatility, his ability to play center and wing, he's a pretty good centerman, right around 50% on the faceoff dot. This is a guy who knows how to win. He's a two-time Stanley Cup champion. He's probably hungry to be back on a good team after spending a couple seasons with the Chicago Blackhawks. He knows he really has only a couple more kicks at the can if he wants to add a third cup, and I would really like to see this guy thrive and be a solid cheap addition for the Boston Bruins, and he can move up and down the lineup and give you a little bit of offensive pop when you need it, because I think the Bruins added a lot of the same type guys, especially in their bottom six, adding bigger power forwards, and I would like to see a smaller skilled guy who moves up and down the lineup when there's injuries or when he's on a hot streak. It doesn't mean I don't want to see the young guys play, it just means this is value for a pretty good player. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think of Tyler Johnson? Do you think he'll do good in the preseason and over training camp? And do you think he ends up getting a contract to be in the black and gold? Let me know your thoughts. Leave that down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big like. And if you haven't already, subscribe.